Alright, welcome to DCS World. Let's take a look at the Huey Gunship. 4 miniguns, one for each of the 2 door gunners, and 2 on a swivel, controlled by the co-pilot. The pilot can fire the guns straight ahead, but he can't aim them, except by aiming the helicopter itself. The cockpit can be a little overwhelming. So I'll just show you the 3 gauges that matter most. This is our airspeed in knots. We want to keep it around 100 tops. At 110 it starts to shake. At 120 you're in danger country, and at 125 or so you just fall right out of the sky and die. You don't want to overspeed a helicopter. But I digress. This is the speedometer. This is the radar altimeter. We're not going to be going high enough that we stop using it. So this number 0 is because we're on the ground, but that's our altitude in feet. This is the third one, the climb meter. When you keep it at 0, you're flying straight and level, or you're on the ground. You just want to keep that in your peripheral vision so you know what your altitude is doing. Alright. What we've got to do is stop a truck convoy. Up here in the upper left, I've got an overlay. Right control enter controls whether or not that's displayed. And it shows the position of my stick way back into the left, and the position of my rudder way off to the left. Position of my throttle at full, and the position this is the throttle, and the position of the the collective pitch, which is flat out at nothing. So let's take off by increasing collective. Whoopsie-daisy. That was a sloppy takeoff. My apologies. I touched the trigger by accident. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit left control, left shift H to bring up that panel, and left Windows key H to bring up the crew status. That way I've got a better display. I'm going to switch the weapons from armed to safe so that the next time I touch the trigger I don't accidentally shoot something. I don't think I killed any people, but I probably ruined a few Groundhog Days, so, you know, gotta watch that shit. Alright. We're cruising along pretty much at ground level at a really low speed. We're going to want to catch up with that truck convoy, and we might actually be going slower than it right now. So what we're going to do is increase the collective pitch a little, which creates torque and spins us that way, so I use the tail rotor to put us back forward. And we're going to gain some forward speed. Now, I'm going to reset the trimmer and the helicopter's going to spin. Okay, got it under control. Now that we're in forward flight, we don't need that weird back left stick position that we were holding to deal with low speeds. That has something to do with the rotor wash, the vortex ring that the air currents that the helicopter creates, but with its spinning rotors. When you're sitting still, you're in the middle of a downwash of air, and your rotors have to push harder just to maintain a hover. When you're moving forward, you're always sort of getting fresh, relatively still air, and that means that you can generate more lift. So I can probably ease off on the collective a little and set the trim controls right about there. Maybe a little bit forward. Now, the Huey module isn't free. Its regular price is like $50, so it's not nothing. But it's not a bad beginner aircraft because it's all kind of analog. You know, there's no fancy targeting systems to deal with. That's the most complex thing it's got. A sort of a gun sight that you can flip down and use. You don't have to worry about radar or laser rangefinders or targeting pods or any of that business. You're just flying an aircraft. And if you don't want to, you don't even have to worry about the weapons, because you've got a crew on this aircraft, unlike most of them. Say hi to, on the left there we got Buckshot, on the right that's Joker, and this quiet fellow we just call him the Kid. And they'll be taking care of today's gunnery. I won't even fire a shot myself, not counting that mistake I just made. They've each got miniguns under their control, and so we can engage 3 targets at once without me doing anything. Alright, now, where's the main road out of town here? Is that it? Looks like it. Oh yeah, I see, okay. There's only one road between the river, way off to our right. I can't really see it from here, but it's over there. And the mountains that you kind of can see, if I tip it up a little, off to our left. The terrain in DCS world is generated from satellite imagery, and it's not flawless. So you do see shit like that from time to time. Alright, so we're looking for a convoy of like 10 trucks traveling pretty close together down this here road. Not sure why I'm having to maintain such hard right tail rotor. Back the collective off a little, but not enough to do that. It seems to have pretty much passed though. All the things we're seeing are single vehicles. I mean, even the ones that look kind of military. There's just no group of 10 here. They're along this road somewhere. That's not... Nah, it's just a few individuals. Yeah, they're pretty widely spaced. They're not even going the same direction. Not very many vehicles. No, that's one vehicle. That's a bus. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we're not... No. It's stupid to go under the telephone lines. We're not... Or power lines. We're not going to do that. We're going to get up ahead of them. Alright. I'm pulling way back on the collective. Oh shit, I'm falling too fast. I'm falling too fast. I gotta... Yeah, okay. And we're out of it. Yeah, that's a convoy, all right. Everybody get ready. All right, let's do this thing. We're just gonna fly right up. Oh man, civilians. This could get ugly. I could always just tell my guys to hold fire, but realistically, that's just not gonna happen. They're pretty damn good gunners, but they're not perfect. You gotta give them a real steady shot before they'll... Yeah. How we doing over here? We're looking for 10 dead targets. Let's set her down and count. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. I see it. It's in with the trees. At the top, just a little to the left of center. Good eye, crew. And that is what it's like to pilot a Huey Gunship. If you play multiplayer, up to 4 people can be on the same gunship and do the gunnery independently. Sounds like fun, hey? Alright, that's it for now. DCS World, Huey Gunship. Good times.